Hi everyone, welcome. In today's video we are looking at a pattern drafting ruler, and today's ruler is this one, which is the So Easy Designer Tailor's ruler. We're going to link this below the video so you can find it easily on our website. I'm Izzy at Minerva, and I'm going to be talking you through step by step how to use the ruler, and I'll give you a couple of examples of how to use it really nicely and easily so you can use it at home confidently. So we use these types of rulers when we are pattern drafting or drawing and editing patterns that we already have. So quite often we will make a pattern or sew up a pattern and then we realize it needs changes, and these rulers are brilliant for just making those changes and are helping you to create the right shapes and curves as you are redrawing your patterns and altering them to fit you. The ruler itself is made out of durable plastic, so it's actually quite flexible and it sits really nice and close and flush to the paper. It's not particularly thick, so it means that you can get a really nice neat line all the way around the ruler when you're using it. Because it's got smooth sides on both sides, you can use it upside down or you can use it the right way up, and either way works really nicely. One really nice feature about this ruler is that it has the right angle feature here, so you can really easily use the ruler to create lines that are perpendicular to each other and to create things like grain lines. Okay, let's take a look at the ruler and do a couple of demos with a couple of different examples of how we can use it, just so you can see clearly at home. Now, one of the things I really like about this ruler is that it really clearly tells you what each curve can be used for. So here we've got side skirt, front neckline, side pants or side trousers. This one's sort of various designs which you will find helpful as you're trying to sort of create really soft and gentle curves. Back neckline here. We've got a nice sleeve arm side curve that you can start to use for that. Side back here, front armhole here, sleeves and the front and possibly the back, but it depends on what type of curve you need there. Absolutely fabulous. So let's take a look at this. Obviously when you're using your rulers, make sure you're using a really nice sharp pencil just to create a whole load of accuracy, because if you don't do that, your patterns may be a little bit inaccurate. However, in this demo, I'm going to be using a Sharpie pen just so you can see it on the screen above. One of the things that's really nice about this ruler is you've got this nice strong red line here. So if you want to draw grain lines or something that runs parallel, you can just use that and line it up with a nice straight line on your pattern. You can, of course, use the ruler to draw perpendicular lines to the centre back so you can lengthen or shorten your pattern piece as shown here. And the distance between the red line and the edge of the ruler is 2 centimetres, so that also acts as a really nice guide as you make this alteration. So there's a few nice little ways you can use the right angle feature of the tool. Now let's take a look at this block. Now this block is actually missing the back neckline here. So we really want to create a nice smooth curve to join up that neckline from the centre back up to the shoulder point there. I'm just going to use the right angle feature here to draw a little line that is perpendicular to the centre back to start off with. And then can you see on the ruler how it's got this back neck line here? Let's see if we can use that to create a really nice curve. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's take a look at a few more examples looking at the front of the bodice next. Okay, so we've got 3 bodice shapes here. Some of the parts are missing and I'll draw those in a minute. But fundamentally, we've got the centre front here, a neckline here, a big bust dart to the shoulders, arm side seam. And on this one, we're just missing the waistline. So I can actually use the outside curve of my ruler to create a slightly curved waistline if I wanted to, if this was an incredibly fitted top. So this one here is just missing the neckline. Now I want to create a shape that's looking like this on my pattern piece here. So grabbing my ruler, I am just having a little look at it, and it does say here that this is the front neckline. So if I line that up there, it's not really giving me that sort of shape that I'm looking for. So as I'm looking at the ruler, I'm just beginning to think, potentially this one is going to work really nicely for me. Actually this one as well is going to create a really nice curve. And also potentially this one if I flip it over this way. So you can see that the ruler might sort of be advising you in terms of which shapes to use where, but actually this, you can use whichever curve you want, wherever you want. What we're trying to do is just demonstrate how useful the ruler is in terms of using the different curves and shapes that are on it. Moving on to this example over here, it's missing the arm side curve. So really these little help points here and here, we want the curve to join up at all these points and somewhere along this line too. So looking at the ruler, we've got the front armhole here and the other armhole line here. So let's flip it over and just see what we can create. So all we've had to do is just use the front armhole curve, and it's looking really nice and lining up really beautifully. And again, I'm just using examples here showing the basic block or a basic pattern piece, but you can use all of those curves and shapes to adapt existing patterns that you've got, existing armholes that you've got that you may just need to tweak and change the proportions of slightly. Okay, now that we've looked at the top of our body and how to use the ruler's curves to generate beautiful shapes on that, let's move down our body and look at the skirt and our hips and waist and darts. So here we've got 3 different skirt blocks. This is going to be our center front line here, and this is going to be our side seam. This is our waist, and here are our hips. The skirt, you know, can extend down as far as you want. We've just got the top shown on the screen here. On this one here, we're actually missing the side hip, and you can see here on the ruler it does say side skirt. So let's flip that over and try and use this curve to join up those 2 aspects nice and neatly. We're wanting it to sit in really nice and smoothly with this and just hit that point up there, and you can see actually that curve is giving a beautiful shape, really gorgeous. Now of course, if you wanted to, if this was your pattern and you needed to adapt it and potentially you needed to bring it out, I don't know, 2 centimeters, increase the side seam by 2 centimeters, you could always send it out 2 centimeters up at the waist and then use your ruler to create a new curve. So you can see it's really useful in making lots of different types of adaptations, isn't it? Let's move on and look at the darts on this one. So the dart is usually drawn really straight. We've got, it's open up at the top up here, and this will be the bottom down here. Obviously you could use your ruler to create a straight dart, but sometimes we want to create a dart that has a bit of a curve to it. This is more of a sort of couture fitted type of dart. It's not one that you'd often see in commercial patterns, but when you really get into refining fit, sometimes you do need a curved dart. So in that case, just use one of these big generous curves here to create that dart shape. And then finally on this third example, we're missing the waistline. So you can use your ruler and just draw a straight line if you want to. But quite often we do need to have a nice gentle curve for the waist. Let's look at one more example to do with the arm side, the top of the sleeves as well, and see how we can use the ruler for that as well. Okay, so here we've got the top of a sleeve head, we've got our front and back here, it's sort of semi-drafted. I just wanted to demonstrate how we can use our ruler to fill in the rest of this curve over here. So we have this sleeve line here, and this is going to be the most helpful sort of starting point in terms of working out what shape we want and what shape we need here. So what I'm going to do now is just draw in the bottom. I can see that shape isn't quite going to work for us. And draw in that, and then I'm just going to sort of rotate the rule around at that point to try and join up to the line that I had previously. It's sort of coming in like this, isn't it? And then just tie that in together up here. And that line looks really nice. So there we have it, how to use this fabulous pattern drafting ruler. Do take a look at the link below the video if you'd like to purchase your own. They're really useful in terms of helping you just refine the fit beautifully. In today's video, I have been wearing a self-drafted blouse in our Minerva exclusive viscose chalet fabric, and the print of this is called Mottled Margay. It's a beautiful fabric to work with and drapes it really nicely. Thanks for joining me today. I've been Izzy at Minerva. I'll see you next time.